Hey, it's Swami Lee, and I'm back with video number 2 from SwamiLee's Sports Collectibles. As you know, we've been doing starting lineups since the beginning, 1988, when my roommate and I went to Toys R Us and bought a couple odds and ends figures. He opened his up, built a little baseball field in the drawer. True story. Years later, we operated Slam magazine, the best starting lineup magazine ever produced. And because of that is why we bring our next topic, which will be the Deco Sample. A lot of people have asked me, what is a Deco Sample? A decorated sample was another name for it, Deco Sample. It is not a prototype. There is a difference between a Deco Sample and a prototype. The Deco Samples were sent out to people like myself who published a magazine, and so we could photograph the upcoming line. Sometimes the Deco Sample, as you can see here with Mr. Ken Stabler, sometimes it's the same figure. There they are. You got two Ken Stablers here. Which one's which? By looking at it, you can't probably tell the difference between which is which. How you will tell is to flip the bottom. This one has no stamping on it. It'll be your Deco Sample. This one with the stamping on it is the regular piece. The Deco Sample just says 1998 NFLPA without the actual stamp. And of course, the regular one says 1999. So that is the Deco Sample of Ken Stabler, for example. Now, sometimes they're a little different. This is the very first Wayne Gretzky starting lineup figure, right here. And this is another one. Can you tell the difference between the two? Well, the Deco Sample, which is this piece, has, right over here, part of the stick. That is not on the regular piece. So in this case, the Deco Sample is actually a different piece than the one that was released in the package. On the bottom of the Deco Sample, NHL 96. I know you really can't see that, but that's what it says. On the bottom of the regular piece, NHL 97. Again, I know you can't see that, but so sometimes the Deco Sample is a different piece. Obviously, these are going to be worth more money than ones that are not. Then you have something like Brooks Robinson. Brooks, here's your two figures. I can't tell them apart. I don't know which one's a Deco Sample. The bottom has two different things on them. One says MLB 97, and one says MLB 97, MLBPA 97. I'm assuming just the regular MLB 97 would be the Deco Sample, but again, we can't tell them apart without the stamping on the bottom. A couple other ones that I have here to show you. This is Barry Sanders. Barry's a great piece. I believe it's the same piece until you get to the bottom. Again, I know you can't see this, but the bottom of this figure says 98 Butkus. So in other words, they're using the base for the Dick Butkus piece in advance of producing this figure. This is a great piece of the great Barry Sanders, and it's a Deco Sample, a decorated sample. Again, not a prototype, but it's different than the piece that you get in package. And lastly, I got to be honest, I'm only showing off. This is a Randy Moss Deco Sample. On the bottom of this figure, again, very hard to see, especially as blind as I am, it says 1998 NFL, and as you probably know, Randy Moss was released in the 1999 set. So, for those that were wondering exactly what a Deco Sample is, a Deco Sample is a decorated sample that Kenner/Hasbro would send out to publications. They would take them to trade shows to show off the upcoming line. And again, as someone who published a magazine, Slam, Starting Lineup Advisory magazine, for I think it was 6 years, they would send me samples for photographing. So whenever you saw pictures of upcoming releases, that's where they came from. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to identify a Deco sample and what exactly is a Deco sample. We do appreciate very much the fact that you tuned in. Please like this video if you would be so kind. Subscribe to our channel if you would. And we are going to be doing videos a lot more often. Some of them informative, some of them just showing off. But more importantly, we feel it's time that Starting Lineup gets a lot more publicity. Let's get some more videos. Let's see you guys make your own videos. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.